All right, we are live once again with the tale of Maldwise of the Shire. Make sure everything's working properly. Give people some time to filter in. All right, audio's good. Make my posts. All right, that's good. Yeah, so here we are. How does this sound? Real quick, I'm gonna mute myself. Sound is good. So, one thing I've learned that I can do since the last time we streamed is I can throw up any of the movies that we've seen from completing the story to reintroduce you guys to where we are plot-wise before hopping in. So I think I'm going to do that from now on. So yeah. Here's the movie that played before we are where we are right now.
With the Blackwall's grip on Archet broken, the hobbits hurry home to the Shire, eager to return to their simple, peaceful lives. But not all is as peaceful as it seems. Troubles stir at the bounds, and a shadow of fear is left in the wake of the Nazgûl.
Isn't that cool? So anytime we progress the plot, any stream, I can pop that up to remind us where we are plot-wise coming into it. So yeah, we've returned to the Shire, and let's just get right into it. Right on into it. I've just been having a great time with this game, honestly. It's just so much fun. Everybody's been super nice. Here we are, still in the Shire. Let's open up our map. Give you an idea. So we're over here by the Scary Quarry. We have quite a few quests around here. Let's open our quest log. So we've got the plot quest. Very first real main quest we've gotten since leaving the intro. Has pointed us this direction. I think this is expired. The Bilbo's birthday quest. I think that's expired now. Gotta head to Bree. Here we go. Alright. Not that one. And not that one either. Defeat a bunch of different spiders, it looks like. And as we know from, from our deeds, we need to kill a bunch of spiders. Need to kill 9 more spiders to get Spider Sting Slayer. And we also need to kill some bats. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Let's talk to the quest giver. Welcome, Tunsley. This isn't an easy time to be an overseer of this quarry.
What do you need?
Lobelia Saxfield Baggins has heard tell of goblins out in these parts. There have been few sightings, it's true. My sister is convinced that she saw... Well, it's embarrassing. I suppose I can trust you, though.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Ooh, got a shirt? Oh, a shirt... but it just looks the same as everything else. My sister Pansley is a good sort, but she can be rather excitable. When she gets an idea in her head, it stays there, no matter how silly it might be, and before you know it, she's convinced half the Shire it's true. She saw something out on the Greens Fields the other day, and she thinks, well, maybe you better talk to her about it. Folk have seen goblins on the edge of the Shire, but try and talk some sense into her for my family, will you? You'll find her wandering around the town square in scary, stirring up the folk. Alright, cool. Let's see what she has to say. There she is.
Is there something I can do for you?
Hello there. There's something terrible happening in the Shire, and you need to do something about it before it's too late. I was walking on the Greens Fields looking for flowers when I saw a squat little man off in the distance. He was carrying a spear, and believe me when I tell you, he was a goblin. All of a sudden, he dropped to the ground, and it looked to me like he was reaching into a hole of some kind, a rabbit hole most likely. I was so scared I ran back here and told my brother what I saw, but I don't think he believed me. The Greensfields are out northwest of here. Maybe you ought to look into those rabbit holes yourself. Don't know what it was looking for, but it can't be good for the Shire. All right. Well, here I thought we were going to deal with the spiders here in the quarry, but I suppose first need to check in on these goblins. Always causing a ruckus, those goblins. Make sure we've got our food buffs on. No reason not to. All right. Get on Tiny here. Let's go. Off on another adventure. But yeah, I've just been having a great time with this game. I mean, I think about it constantly. I really want to do a playthrough on a legendary server as well, but I have some friends that also want to get into this game, and I think I'm going to wait for them before we do a legendary playthrough. Maldwise. Alright. Search for a rabbit hole. Oh, there we go. I found a pointy rock. All right, cool. Now let's get a little bit of fighting in. Let's take on this bear. Maldwise. Look at that. Remember when bears were absolutely terrifying? Now we destroy them with ease. We've come a long way. We certainly have. But yeah, I just really wanted to stream more of this game. I really did. It's just a really good time. Now we gotta ride all the way back. That was all? We just needed a pointy rock from a rabbit hole? What is this? Is this like a stage of some kind? Interesting. Wonder what that's doing out there. Alright, Maldwise.
What do you need?
You found this inside the rabbit hole in Greenfield. This is a goblin's tooth. This confirms my suspicions. It was a goblin I saw the other day, and not just any goblin, but old Gumbybold himself. Gulfimbull himself. You haven't put it together yet, Bounder? A long time ago, the Goblin King Gumimbold tried to invade the Shire, but he was defeated by Bandobras Took, yep. The mighty Balrorer, Bullroarer, in one swing. Bullroarer knocked off Gulfimbull's head, and it went flying through the air and landed in a rabbit hole. Gumblebold is back, and he's searching the rabbit holes in green fields for his missing head. This is terrible. You best bring the goblin to tooth to Bounder Primstone at the watch office in Brockenborings to the west of Scary. Hurry, Maldwise. All right, we're going. We're hurrying. Looks like it's more to the south than to the west, but all right. We're on our way. Doesn't really seem like it's to the west. Oh wait, unless that's what she was talking about. Bounder Primstone. Where is this guy? Oh wait, he's... Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, directionally challenged out here. So much Skyrim has addled my brain. Don't know how to play games without floating quest markers telling me which way to go. Medium hide. Put that on lock. I did some bag organization, as you can see. Alright, where is he? Is he in the house? Ah, yes, the watch office. Just ride our horse right through the door.
Oh, good day.
You're just watching an empty cell? Alright, man. Why are you giving me this pointy stone? What? A goblin tooth? Is this a joke? Pansley Tunnelly thinks that Gulfinbull is wandering around the green fields, reaching into rabbit holes in search for his missing head. You'd think she would have had mentioned whether the goblin she saw on the green fields didn't have a head to begin with, wouldn't you? It does seem like a rather important detail. No, I'm sure her eye was playing a trick on her. Gulfinbold is long dead, and we've got no business upsetting people with talk he's come back. I think I agree, actually. Higher armor, but lower agility and no vitality. We'll just take whichever. 151, 149. Yep, okay.
Please, stay a moment.
We've been under a lot of pressure lately from folk in Brockenborings, and the nearby villages complaining that Mayor Whitfoot hasn't done more to deal with the problems in the Shire. We should make absolutely sure that Miss Tunnelly's goblin is a figment of her imagination. There's a hunter of some kind who's camped out in the green fields. His name's Harlos, and for one of the big folk, he seems to be a decent enough fellow. Show him the pointy stone of yours and ask him what he makes of it. To find his camp, follow the wall east. When it leaves the road, head to the path. All right. Very good. On our way. Where there's a whip, there's a way. Where there's a whip, there's a way. We don't want to go to war today, but the Lord of the Lash says nay, nay, nay. We're gonna march all day, all day, all day. Where there's a whip, there's a way. Love that song. Love that song. That's the one thing that Return of the King was missing, in my opinion. The live action one. It should have had Where There's a Whip, There's a Way. Then it would have been a perfect movie. Harlos. Halros. My dyslexia really messed me up on that one. Halros.
How can I be of service?
What's this? A goblin tooth? It's a pleasure to meet you, Maldwise, but I must confess that I have already come across goblins in the Shire. As you can see, this was just a scouting party, but there's sure to be a larger camp of creatures somewhere nearby. We must deal with the threat before the goblins rally their courage to attack nearby towns.
How can I be of service?
Ooh. Ooh. Fancy stuff. I think we want to go for the... Because we can wear multiple bracelets, right? Yeah, we have an additional bracelet slot, so we could throw that one in there. While I'm not from the Shire, my kindred are sworn to defend its folk against all threats. I am what the folk of Bree would call a ranger. If you will aid me in my task, you will have my gratitude, Maldwise. The goblin encampment must be somewhere to the north, but I have not yet the opportunity to track these goblins. We could each set out in different directions in search of North Greenfield. If you find the encampment in turn, thin their numbers as much as you can, then return here to my camp. I will do the same. For the sake of the good people who make their home in this peaceful place, I hope you find the lair. All right. I really thought we were going to deal with spiders, not goblins. All right, I got to defeat 10 goblins. Well, we know they're up that way. Oh, that's the wrong button. We wanted horse, not stealth. Stealth horse. I've been playing too much ESO. I tried to press shift to sprint. But this is as fast as my horse can go. Alright, gotta defeat 10 goblins. Should be right around here somewhere. Not seeing any goblins yet. What's this? Painted trees? Oh. Oh, here we go. Alright. Here we go. Sneak. Alright. Goblin, you're going down. I wish I could play as a goblin in this game, but I know that's not lore friendly. But I'm a massive goblin fan. Well-renowned goblin lover, Ben JRC. Alright. Can we pick this one's pocket? Failed to burgle any items. Now, I made a whole thumbnail about killing spiders, but it turns out we're fighting goblins. Sometimes they drop cool things, but it doesn't look like anything right now. Well, there certainly are a lot of them. Jeez Louise. Let's see if we can take on this one. Yeah, I figured out a good rotation now. Crude whetstone. What does that do? Item can be used by some apprentice weaponsmiths. Oh, okay, we're not a weaponsmith, so it doesn't matter. Oh, man. They're just vibing. This is why I want to be a goblin. They're just having a good time. Look at him. He's just chilling in front of the fire. Matt Cat. There's a PvP zone where players can play as monsters. It isn't very active unless you're on a specific server, but I forgot which one. Glad to see I'm playing your favorite game again. Yeah, I've been having a great time with it, Matt. I can't believe I hadn't tried it out sooner. I mean, I love Lord of the Rings. I love MMOs. I just missed this one. Yeah, I've been having a fantastic time with it. I mean, here, let's slash played. Played 15 hours and 49 minutes so far. Coming up on 16 hours of playtime. Yeah, I've been having a fantastic time with it. I'm happy that people like it. That one's screaming his bloody head off. Jeez. Oh, pulled a couple extra there. I think it's gonna be okay. We've got stuns to deal with the goblins. That going. Alright, now we can deal with the last one. Nice. Jackpot. Alright. Talk to Harlos. No, Halros. God damn, that name is difficult for me to read. But yeah, Matt, I've been really enjoying the game. It's been great. And it seems like people have enjoyed watching me play it. Because the VODs of the two past streams have been really great. They've really done well. So as long as people keep watching it, I'll keep playing it. And I'm not sure if you were here, but I said earlier that I definitely want to try one of the legendary servers as well. Though I'm gonna wait until I have some friends to play with before we do that. But that you can expect those streams coming like early October-ish, maybe? Maybe early October-ish? Maybe we'll do a special one. All the classes feel very different too, so lots of people play alts. Is this game hard? Not really. Not really. I actually... So... Those are super active and lag-free, I hear. That's kind of one of the reasons I want to play on them, is because they're very active right now. And also, I'd like to experience the content as it came out. I think that's interesting. And the Veil of the Nine thing, where ring wraiths will attack, like, towns, and you need to, like, raid the ring wraiths, sounds also very interesting to me. No, the game is not very hard. Hasn't done. I'm playing currently on difficulty tier 3 of, I believe, 9, and I'm still having a pretty easy time of it. I have died a couple times now, because I got in over my head fighting bears. Yeah, so you can choose how difficult you want to make the game. Yeah, if I was new, I would totally play on a legendary server. Yeah, the legendary servers sound really cool to me. I hope that I can get on one before Mines of Moria comes out, because I'd like to like do Mines of Moria with everybody. But if I miss that expansion and I have to wait till the next one, that's understandable as well.
How can I be of service?
You have returned, Maldwise, and not a moment too soon. I'm afraid to say that the goblin presence is much greater than I expected. Yeah, there were a ton of them. There are already 2 camps of the creatures in the green fields. The goblins are led by a chieftain, as you might expect, but I have come across something unusual. There are whispers that the chieftain reports to someone else. I have not learned the identity of this mysterious figure, but he does not seem to be a goblin, which troubles me. Oh, I get both rewards. Okay.
What can I
have
do
to choose. 2 goblin encampments. I cannot understand what would bring goblins to the Shire after so long, and in such numbers. Bounder Primstone must be warned of the grave threat these goblins pose. Go to Watch House in, and give him these tidings. Just head back along the wall and to the west. His town will be the first to fall to the goblin attack. so he deserves as much warning as there is to give. Warn him to be wary, however. Do not wag his tongue too much. It would do more harm than good. All right. Fantastic. Should I use this sword? So this does 7.1. It does 5.4. No, it does 5.8, which is higher than that, but it'll lower my agility. I don't think I use it. I think having the increased agility is better. How does it look, though? Is it cool looking? It is pretty cool looking. But yeah, I think the higher agility is better for my overall damage. Plus my crit chance increases by 1% for each dagger I have equipped. So I want that. The same applies to group content. It goes from very easy to pug. Need to raid nightly to get the mechanics down. I'm downloading Lotro right now. I've been seeing a lot of it lately. Hey, if you do, we are currently on Gladden, the Gladden server. If you come on, I'll give you a wave. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with the game. I think it's fantastic. It's very homey to me. Like I was streaming a couple nights ago, and we were riding past Farmer Maggot's farm, and it was just very homey. Like it feels very familiar, even though it's a game I've never played before, if that makes sense. And it's because, you know, I've read the books and I've watched the movies, and I love this world. So it's fantastic to get to see all these, like, people and places and things. Yeah, it's just a really good time.
Hello there.
2 camps of goblins. Things are going from bad to worse, Maldwise. I was much happier when I thought Pansy Tully was just seeing things. What is happening to the peace and quiet of the Shire these days? You best go to Scary down the road east of here and find out from Wilcombe Tully what's going on at the quarry. I don't like the stories I'm hearing about this skull they found down there. Oh. If you play on legendary servers, try out the Warden class. Most of the classes feel different than the normal warrior, cleric, rogue, but Warden is super unique. You go into Bag End yet? Yes, we went to Bag End. We went to Bag End last stream. I can go back if you want, though. It's only a short horse ride. If you want to see Bag End, we can head back there. Yeah, Warden looks interesting to me, and Hunter looks interesting to me for my next character when I play on the legendary servers. It depends on what my co-hosts want to play. I think one of them wants to play Guardian, which makes me want to go... Yeah, we can go to Bag End. Sure. Stable Master.
What do you need?
We'll head to Hobbiton. What in Hunter? Noise on my end. Warden and Hunter both look interesting. What class is most like a ranger type? If you're talking in like D&D terms, I've only played, 16 hours of this game. But I think the Hunter is probably the most similar. They get dual weapons and a bow, it seems like. Though, if the thing about Hunter that you like is like... if the thing about Ranger that you like is like summoning animals and stuff, that looks like the Lore Master. And I think that's like based off the fact that like Gandalf has like a bunch of animal friends. Like it looks like they have like... They can like summon a horse, and they have like a bear companion. They have eagles. So I think it depends on what part of like D&D Ranger that you like. But if you're talking about, like, you want to play like Aragorn, who is, you know, a hunter, or I'm sorry, a ranger in the Lord of the Rings lore, I think Aragorn is most similar to a captain, where he's like kind of like a charismatic battle leader. Yeah, Lore Master is dead on Gandalf. So from what I was reading on the wiki, it seems like the okay, so if you want to be like Aragorn, captain for sure. Yeah. Two-handed sword. You have like battle cries to like rally your troops. You even get to like have like some kind of like NPC companion to follow you around. Hachi says, that's my favorite part of the game, actually, walking through the places I've read about and interacting with the characters. It's been my favorite so far, too. So we're in Hobbiton now, you can see on the map. Right up there is the fairground. That's where Bilbo's birthday party was. We can even, we can meet Sam's dad. Mulder, or, what's his name? No, my name is Maldwise. His name is, I forget. But Sam's dad is right up here, so we can go talk to Mr. Gamgee. But Matt, what I was saying is, Gaffer Gamgee, that's right. Here he is. We did a quest for him earlier. We collected some apples for him. There he is, he's gardening. Respected gardener, Gaffer Gamgee. We could sell our garbage to him. Do we need any of this stuff? We'll open this, because they're usually worth more after you open them. Oh, sell all. But what I was saying is, from what I was reading, it seems like the lore masters, because there's only 5 wizards in the entirety of Middle-earth, lore masters are like based on like people that can do magic but aren't necessarily wizards. Like my understanding is that they're based off of like Elrond and stuff like that. Like people that have like wisdom and understanding of magic but aren't necessarily wizards. But at level 40, I did see this. They can use a staff in one hand and a sword in the other, which is dead on Gandalf. I always thought rangers were pretty cool in Lotro lore. Yeah, they're fantastic. Actually, from my understanding, the way that this game goes is we will eventually become a ranger. We'll eventually become a ranger. Oh, right, aren't they Tolkien's angels? Like, kind of. They are... Oh, God. So, I've read the Silmarillion once, and that was over a decade ago. So, I'm not, like, a Tolkien scholar or anything. I'm not, like, super versed in it. But from my understanding, yes, they are basically angels. The 5 wizards are basically angels. They are Maiar. So they're not gods, they're like one step down from it. Here we are in Bag End. Here are the gardens. The famous flower gardens that Sam upkeeps for Bilbo and Frodo. Sam's famous gardens. And let's head on inside. Here are Lobelia and Lotho Saxfield Baggins. What is she?
Hoy there, give me a moment.
She needs fireworks. We're not gonna bother with that. So the Saxfield Bagginses, they're Bilbo's relatives, and they're watching over the house while Bilbo and Frodo are gone. Because in the intro to the game, Frodo left the Shire. From my understanding, he's currently in Rivendell. So if we go to Rivendell, we'll see Bilbo and Frodo. But yeah, here's Bag End. Here's the kitchen. Same with Sauron and Morgoth. Nerd of the Rings is a great channel for background noise and learning the ins and outs of Middle-earth. I think that Sauron is a Maiar, but Morgoth is the step above that. I think Morgoth is actually one of the gods. He's not like an angel. But the Balrogs are, to my understanding, Belrogs are also Belrogs with a G. Are also Maiar, like Gandalf and Sauron, or Saruman, Radagast, all of them. Here's where the dwarves came. Aren't Belrogs demigods too? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, they're like effectively like angels and demons. Nice cozy living room. Here's the study. Here's where he wrote "there and back again." We can have a little sit, pretend that we're Bilbo Baggins. Maldwise really looks up to Bilbo. I tried to read this book earlier when I came in here, but I couldn't get like a good angle on it. I can't tell if that's actually like writing or not. The picture's fantastic though, but I can't read if this is really writing. But yeah, that's Bag End. I wish we could see the rest of the house, but it's locked off. There's a bunch of furniture in the way, so we can't get in there and look at the rest of the house, which is a real shame. All right, back to what we were doing. Yeah, we gotta make our way back over to the quarry, right? Yep. I do kind of hate the map in this game. Like, I love it stylistically. I think it's great. I just think it's impossible to like figure out where your quest locations are. I love the stylistic like side of it though. I think that's fantastic. Oh, bunch of fireworks going off. Yeah, we missed Hobbit Day. You found pipeweed? The fancier weed, the cooler smoke circles. No other real effect. I have not found pipeweed. I didn't know that was in the game. I've got myself a Hobbit ale, though. Having myself a Guinness. It's probably the closest thing we can get to it. Oh, there's one other place we should go while we're here. The maps get better later on, sadly lose some of the style. Like, I love, like, the art style of the maps. Like, this is sick. This is really great. I always zoom out one too far. I think this is great. Like, this is fantastic. It looks amazing. But they're very difficult to read. Like, if we go into Eriador, and we go into the Shire, you can see all these zones around. We can turn everything off. All the points of interest and everything. But, like, it is very hard to tell where we need to go, what we need to do when we bring up our quest map. And I love that you can toggle it on and off. I think that's fantastic. I think every game should have that. It's awesome. But, like, the burning rings are good. It's just, like, you have to choose their color, and they get muted out if there's another quest, like, nearby. It's very difficult to read, unfortunately. But, like, I love how they look. This is the Ivy Bush Inn. Where's the Green Dragon? I thought... Isn't the Green Dragon the inn in Hobbiton? Thought it was. Maybe it's not. Yeah, the game is filled with mechanically pointless but immersive mechanics. Yeah, I mean, like, playing my little fiddle that I have here. What do I need? I need to hit /play. Oh. I forget how I do this. I learned earlier, and I've already forgotten. Oh, right, I need to drag it onto my bar, and now if I click it... Like, this is fantastic that I can... That I can hit him with the... I've heard there's band events in the towns. Yeah, so there's one that I know of is every year they hold an event called Weathertop or something like that, where
Hello there.
is that where I need to go? No. Wait.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Yeah, rock and boring. Yeah, so every year there's like a multi-hour long music festival on Weathertop. And actually we missed Bilbo's birthday, but apparently there was something for Hobbit Day in Rivendell that we couldn't make it to because I haven't been to Rivendell yet. And because I wasn't streaming that day. And then I also hear that there's like constantly player-held events at the Inn of the Prancing Pony. And everyone I've talked to in this game so far has been way nicer than any other MMO I've ever played. Like, just the community in this game has been amazing so far. Like, I was really struggling with... Some servers have player-run concerts weekly. Oh, I didn't know that they were a weekly event. I think I need to change. I need to move this. Is this the... Nope. End travel. Let's just put that... Let's put it right over here. Landroval is the official roleplay server. Unfortunately, I just went for the server that had the highest population during the times that I normally play, which is this one. Gladden. Yeah, I just went for the one with the highest population during the time I play, but Landy runs a multi-day concert still with a lineup of different player bands. Yeah, I think that's sick. I think it's so cool. Just the community in this game, fantastic. Here we go. Back to our quest.
Just a moment.
You're back to scary Maldwise. You want to know about the skull? Well, as it happens, my workers broke through a wall in the back of the cave down in the quarry, and a whole swarm of spiders. Yes. Okay, fantastic. Well, I'm sorry about that, Wilcom, but I'm here to kill spiders. As many of my lads were running from the cave, one of them noticed a skull sitting on a pile of rocks. I just know that skull has got to be evil. Why, I bet it's called all these spiders here in the first
Can I
place.
take a moment of your time?
Foxtail shoulder guards. Oh, those actually look good. Oh, for once, armor that I actually like the look of. It looks like my sister Pansy wasn't too far wrong after all. We've got Gulfin skull in the cave. You've got to go into the cave down at the bottom of the quarry and recover that skull. My lads mentioned that it had a strange mist covering the floor of the room where they found the skull. I won't blame you if you bring friends with you. In fact, I encourage you to do so. The spiders have really made themselves at home in the quarry, and who knows what other evils Gulfinbud's head might stir up down there. Bring it up here so we can have a look at it, and maybe you can figure out what's going on. Okay. It says that we should gather a party, but, I mean, I can put something in the chat, maybe. But let's just see how we do. Oh, yeah, okay. Finally, Maldwise can kill some damn spiders. Oh my god, it's fast. Where's it going? Oh, there's a player that's pulled a bunch of spiders. I'll save you. Oh, they ran off. I've been playing this game for years and I just can't get used to the spiders. They're so creepy. Oh god. Oh, that's a lot of spiders. All right. Let's message this guy. I've been playing this game for years. Oh, yeah. Thanks for reading everything. I would have totally passed by the channel if you were like most other streamers and just played. Everybody told me the stream that the story in this game was great, so I wanted to experience it. Most of the time when I play games, I do skip dialogue, but for this one, I was interested in reading at least the stuff for the main quest line. Because Lord of the Rings is a series I care about. And I'm curious, like, what they do with it, you know? Oh, a cocoon. What's up with that? How do I get up there? Found some money. Yeah, I'm happy to read the dialogue. I'm, you know, like, full disclosure, I am basically illiterate. So it is sometimes hard for me. I was searching on the Lotro Reddit to see if there was a plugin that would AI voice act the dialogue for me, but apparently the plugins in this game don't have access to the game's audio files, so you can't play audio through a plugin, meaning it won't work, which sucks. Because it would have been really easy. It would have been a lot easier for me if, like, I could have just gotten, like, AI voice acting to read the dialogue for me, like you can get in Vanilla WoW now. I do pretty well. Thank you. I am diagnosed dyslexic, so reading, especially out loud, is very difficult for me. Like, I'm not... like, just like, oh, I'm dyslexic, like, for the meme. Like, no, I actually am a diagnosed dyslexic. So, reading is a struggle for me, especially doing so out loud. Sometimes I'm a little insecure about it. Let's see what we got. Lotro points earned, fantastic. Deed bestowed. Defeat how many spiders? 40 spiders in the Shire. Title awarded, Maldwise Spider Sting. Yeah, let's make that active. The Shire has recent infestation of dangerous spiders, but they have learned to fear my sting. Fantastic. All right. Completing our deeds. All right, so we need to head in here. I guess let's do it. Let's go in. Let's wave to this guy. Do you need help with the quarry? Maybe he's just AFK. The plugins are very limited. I had one of the main plugin developers in Voice last night talking about how limited they are. Lotro was trying to avoid the bots and the real-world money trading. Fair. That's probably also why you can't use World Chat until you played like 20 hours of the game. I would have never noticed the dyslexia. Seriously, you do well. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's a huge compliment. Like you have no idea how big of a compliment that is. Haz, if you're still here, Koplo here is that's what a hunter is like. Even though he isn't responding to my direct messages. At the time this came out, yeah, you're right. At the time this came out, EverQuest items and gold, trading EverQuest items and gold for real money was pretty rampant. You are 100% right. Hunters and Wardens have the best teleport skills. Like a Legolas type. Exactly. Yeah. Personal house. You've reached level 15 and you may now purchase a personal home for the prices. Oh, cool. We could buy a house. Oh, there's the skull. Alright, that was way easier than I thought it was going to be. I want to explore the rest of this cave. I mean, we just went down one path. This time of day, he might not speak English. That's very true. Completely possible. Okay, he's just pulling everything. Yeah, the size of the game is amazing, but it sucks with everyone's limited travel. I think that the limited ability to travel is one of the things that really brought me to this game. It was one of the things that I found really interesting was, like, I didn't even know that I was going to get a horse. I thought that I would just have to, like, walk everywhere. Like, I thought horses were only available to paying players. So I think that was what really drew me to it. I used to love just like wandering around old school WoW. You know, when you just had your one mount before they introduced flying mounts. It was like one of my favorite things to do in that game. was to just wander around the world. I loved how interconnected everything was. I really like Elder Scrolls Online, but one of the things that really disappoints me about the game is how small the zones are and how there's a loading screen between every zone. So, like, you walk for, like, 5-10 minutes, and then you have to go through a loading screen to, like, see the next area. So yeah, that was one of the things that really drew me to Lotro, was I enjoyed the size of the world. I heard it takes 14 hours to walk across the whole map. That might be true. I've been playing for over 14 hours, and I've only seen the tiniest bit of Bree and the Shire. So it might take even longer than that. I'll check out the mail when I get to my box. Dude, what is your deal? All right.
Just a moment.
Thank you, Maldwise. The spiders are showing no sign of leaving, but your efforts in the quarry surely won't hurt either. Still, I wonder if I should move to Budgeford. I've always gotten along well with bulgars, better than I have with spiders at any rate. All right. Yeah, happy to help. Yep, use that. Chunk of ore. Yeah, I don't need any of that. We could sell all that stuff. There's two things you can count on in life: solid stone from Scary and Hobbit's appetite for good food.
Just a moment.
You've made it out of the quarry, Maldwise. I was a bit worried. What with all the spiders about, I see that you found the skull. It certainly is a hideous thing, isn't it? I can't tell if it's a goblin skull or not, but it does seem to be missing a tooth. Missing a tooth, oh dear. Pansy told me you found a goblin tooth in the rabbit holes on Greenfield. This must be Gulfinbull's head, rolled all the way down from the quarry, from the rabbit hole, landed during the Battle of Greenfields hundreds of years ago. You've got to take this to Brombad Foxtail at Martham House in Michael Delving, or Meikle Delving, I think we decided it was called. Bullroder's club is on display there, and I'd wager old Gulfinbull hasn't forgotten Bullroder's mighty club. He wouldn't try anything while that's at hand. Very good. All right. ESO felt like similar, more condensed versions of full maps the games had. Yeah, that's kind of the thing about ESO, is because everything's zoned off, like, for instance, if you played Skyrim, like, you have the entire map of Skyrim. But in ESO, it's instanced into Eastmarch, the Rift, Hafengar, like, it's instanced off into each hold being its own zone, which makes it feel a lot smaller than Skyrim, even though in, like, pure amount of square mileage, it is actually a much bigger game. Oh, somebody IM'd me. Thank you for the help, newbie here. Me too. Streaming my first playthrough. Lots of quests have you go back to the same 3 places over and over. It's really nice when the next step of the epic quest is go see Bori for the 20th time, and Hunters and Wardens can port at will. Oh, so when you say teleport, you mean like you can just like go places? Like, and Cyrodiil 2 in ESO, of course, they couldn't have all the giant maps, I guess. I mean, World of Warcraft did it in 2004. The entire game, you can just walk. Like, you can swim all the way across the ocean if you want, I think. Alright. We need to take the horse to Hobbiton and then to Michael Delving. Alright, real quick. I'm going to use the bathroom while the horse takes us to the next part of the zone. Okay, hope I didn't keep you guys waiting too long.
Hello there.
Now we need to go to Nickel Delving. Love this game, just made it to Lothlorien. Zones are amazing. I agree. I have not been to Lothlorien yet. I have just started. Let's see, /played. I've played 16 hours and 30 minutes of this game so far. But so far it's been fantastic. And yeah, the zones are amazing. You know, I'm still in the Shire, but I love it. Hunters take their whole group, wardens take just themselves. When they teleport, I assume you mean? So it works, I guess, like, kind of fast travel-esque. Like, there are, like, certain, like, cities you can, like, teleport to. Yeah, I love Lothlorien. I think it's captains that can summon players to their side. Guardians can mail trade an acorn that lets players summon them. Horse just landed. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, my favorite thing about this zone, I was saying it earlier, Hachi, I just like seeing things that I recognize from either the movies or the books, or, well, I guess that's basically it. The movies and the books. Yeah, and playing this game has made me want to reread The Hobbit. Maybe not the entirety of The Lord of the Rings. Maybe I'll get around to it. But it's made me want to reread The Hobbit, which I haven't read since I was like maybe 14 years old was the last time I read The Hobbit. Even though it was one of like the first like big kid books I read. I read it when I was 8, I think. I think I read it when I was 8. Having Samwise as a companion would be very cool. I saw Samwise a while ago. Did I just go the entire wrong way? Yeah, I did. Come on, horse. There we go. Come, Tiny. Yeah, having Samwise would be sick. But yeah, like, the game just feels like very home to me as someone that plays a lot of MMOs. This is the one that I have felt call to me the most, I guess. Like, it feels the most me of any MMO I've played, which is really weird because, like, if we look at my ESO streams, that's a game I've played a crap ton of. Like, I've played so much of that game. And I love the Elder Scrolls setting, don't get me wrong. It's just, I guess I'm so happy in the Shire. Like, I'm just happy to be here.
A lovely day, isn't it?
What did you say this was? A oh my god. Golfin Bull's skull? My goodness. This is very significant find, Maldwise, even if it does make for a rather unpleasant matham. This is a bit of a strange coincidence, though, for Gulfenbull's skull to appear on this particular day. I was consulted about Bolfenbur's club just a few hours ago. Oh, man. What do we want? The Foxtail Helm? Which we can't preview because we're like the... I think I want the shoulders.
Stay
Oops.
and have some tea.
Didn't mean to do that, but, we got the shoulders. Got the shoulders. We're not going to equip them, because the shoulders we have are better, but we will... I like that. I think that looks good. I think that looks pretty darn swell. Alright, yeah, and then we'll just sell them.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Have you met Bounder Primstone? Runs the watch house. Yeah, we've met him. He came by just a few hours ago and asked to borrow the club. Normally, I don't lend things out, but since I like folk to visit Matham House if they're very interested in seeing something, but Primstone is very dependable. Some of the young hobbits up in Brockenborings? That can't be right. Have expressed an interest in the Battle of Greenfields, apparently, and Primstone wanted to show them the club oh god, these names, used to knock off the head of Gulfin Bull. I think it should be brought back to keep Gulfin Bull's skull company. You should mention it to him at the watch house. So, yeah, Matt, I see what you're talking about with all the running back and forth, because now we're gonna just go right back to where we were. Oh, you know what we can do now that we're 15, though? I think we can purchase a surname. If we talk to the notary. To be eligible for a surname, you must at least be level 15. All right. Relationships? Oh, we don't have any children or parents. What should we be a Took? Should we be Maldwise Took? Maldwise. What are other Hobbit names? Brownfoot? Well, that's one of them, right? Yeah, travel can be really tedious. Also, are you using your milestone skills? I don't know what that means. What's a milestone skill? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh wait, that's like the Hearthstone thing. Yeah, I do have one of those. It takes me to Greenfields in the Shire, which is somewhere. Certainly is. Where is Greenfields? Stock, Scary, Breckenborings, Overhill, Hobbiton, Baywater. You can also /stuck if you are way out there. That's good to know. I don't even know where Greenfields is. Is it outside of the Shire? You can click on the milestone in town to update your location. Yeah, I know that. I just don't know where the one I have goes. Usually worth doing it when you hit a new town. Yeah. Where the heck is Greenfields? Is it up here? I don't know. But what should we name ourselves? What's a good Hobbit surname? Should we be a Saxfield Baggins? A Brandywine? Proudfoot? I could be a Proudfoot. Moldwise Proudfoot? I like it. Gamgee? I could be a Gamgee. Throw out some suggestions. I'll make a poll. Alright, so we've got Proudfoot. Got Gamgee. What's some other ones? We could be a Saxfield Baggins. Any other ones? Oh, we could be a Took. Alright, I started a poll. You can vote on your favorite one, and whatever it is, that's what I'll do. I started a poll. See what people vote for. It's good for my engagement anyway. I think. I think it's good for my... I don't really know. I have no idea how YouTube works. Oh. Tooks pull ahead. Alright. It's looking like it's gonna be Took. Oh, back to 50-50? Very exciting. Oh man, it can't end on 50-50. That'll be a problem. Whoever comes in and votes will will have control over Maldwise's fate. Foolova can be a title. We've already got some funny titles. We've got... Oh, where are they? Character panel, here we go. We've got... Easily Lost. Happy to Help. The Sinking Stone. Maldwise the Unprepared. Fur Cutter, Protection, those are good ones. And Maldwise the Wary. Yeah, I think the funny ones are like Sinking Stone and Unprepared. And Easily Lost. I think those are the funny titles. But yeah, whoever comes in, whoever just pops into chat and votes, they have complete control over our fate here. Unless I guess they vote for like Saxfield Baggins or Gamgee, and it ruins everything. Let's give it, I don't know, a minute, and we'll see if it changes. If not, I'll be the deciding factor. I'll decide for us, because I don't want us to just stick here too long. Far over the misty mountains call, to dungeons deep and tavern halls. Looks like you can get Fool if you do the April Fool's Chicken Run. Very good. I'm happy to know that. Toin Toss? Toin Toss? Jesus Christ. Coin Toss. Alright. Heads. It'll be Proudfoot. Tails, it'll be Took. Should I? Here, I'll put it on stream. Get my OBS up. Chrome capture. Give me just a second. All right, Chrome. Here we go. All right. Coin toss. Flip. Alright, Tails, it's took. Sorry, Proudfoot fans. It's took. Sorry, that surname is unavailable. Okay, never mind. I didn't know that. I thought you could be in any family. Proudfoot. Surname is unavailable. This might be a problem now. All of that for nothing. All that for nothing. Went through all that. Let's what was the one that somebody else said? Cotton? Nope. Yeah, we might be out of luck. All right, we'll come back to this. Maybe we'll get somebody to adopt us. You can get adopted if the family is still around. It's a good idea. That's a good idea. All right. We need to head... I want to know where this... where's Green Fields? We don't know where this... This could teleport us somewhere random, but... Alright, where's this taking us? Oh, okay. This is where we need to go. Apparently this is Greenfields. After 17 years, I'm gonna guess the real names are long gone. Yeah, probably. I thought you could just put in any surname. Like, and it would let you join that family. Oh, man. This guy's sick.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Maldwise, you caught me at a bad time, I'm afraid. I was just about to step out. Oh, all right. Yes, I borrowed Bullroder's club, and I'm sorry that I had to lie to Brombert about it, but if Guffenbull has really come back to life, the club is the only thing that might scare him out of the Shire, don't you think? I'm going to that goblin camp you found and going to get to the bottom of this once and for all. No, I don't want you coming along. You can tell that hunter Halros that I'll have taken care of the goblins soon, if you like. He deserves some thanks for finding those camps. All right. To the guy that I keep wanting to call Harlos. Like Carlos with an H, but no. It's not his name, it's Halros. Yeah, let's keep thinking up possible Hobbit names. Oh, what about Maldwise Baldfoot? Pedro?
What do you need?
Primstone is journeying to the goblin camp. That brave little fool. Does he think that Bandros won the Battle of Greenfields by himself? Bullroder may have knocked the head off, but many hobbits lost their lives in the battle, and their names are no longer remembered.
What can I do for you?
Oh, Faded Dagger. Lots of cool stuff here. I've learned something of our enemy, Lubak. The leader of these goblins is under the sway of a man from the north, from Angmar, I believe. It was long thought that none of the people still dwelled in the north, but it seems they have returned. I do not know what lies this man of Angmar told Lubach, but he has convinced him that he is the heir of Gothenbull, and he must fulfill Gothenbull's ambitions, the domination of the Shire. We must not delay Maldwise. We need to rescue, Bounder Primstone. I will seek out some kind of kindred and meet you inside the goblin encampment to the northwest. Look for the cave entrance inside the camp. If the Hobbit is alive, we will surely be within the cave. All right. Grimsley. Grimsley is, that's a pretty good one. Could be Grimsley. I could see myself as a Grimsley. All right. Oh, you know what we haven't done? Haven't used our trait point for this level yet. Go ahead and get us some more damage. I don't know what these are yet. I don't know how to unlock these. Because it doesn't tell you anywhere on the page. It says race traits, but I don't know how to unlock them. And I did figure out about the virtue traits. I'm mostly listening instead of watching. Tell me if the club looks like an old golf club. I think this is related to their annual chicken golfing festival. I will be sure to inform you. But yeah, I have no idea how to unlock race traits. Alright, I need to head to the camp to rescue Bounder Primstone. Yeah, Tiny. You unlock them at level 40 through quests. Ah, okay. Wait, I must have missed something. Did I miss the entrance to this camp? Don't have time for you, Wolf. I'm trying to save a life here. Ah, here it is. Okay. Is this wolf still following us? Okay, we'll have to deal with it before we sneak into the goblin camp. Alright. Around 40, it varies by trait. Got it. Okay. I think we just sneak... There's a lot of goblins. I think we just sneak through. Just gonna sneak around them all. This is why I wanted to play a burglar, mostly. So I could just sneak past everybody. Nice, jackpot. Okay. Can't use a shield, so that's kind of worthless to us, but I do like the ability to pick people's pockets. I think that's very funny. You think they're auto-bestowed? Oh, so we just unlock them automatically when we reach that level? Got it. Alright. Just having a great time fighting these here goblins. Failed to burgle any items. I've picked some cool stuff out of pockets since unlocking this ability. Actually, the dagger I'm currently using, I think I picked out of a pocket. I do think playing a Hobbit burglar is maybe a bit I don't know, what would you call it? Like cliche, mainstream. I think maybe I should have gone with something a bit more extravagant, maybe. A bit rarer. Because I'm sure there's tons of people that play Hobbit burglars. Is it in here? Can I sneak past these two guards? Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, did I do it? I snuck past him. Nice. I'm just taking a little nappy, that guy. We've got some kind of, like, statue. Oh. Your heart is heavy with such evil. From the Delpher? This guy, is he like an elite? I like mainstream in this game. It always feels weird when I see a Hobbit lore master. I suppose that's true. Any other game you don't really care. But I could have been like a Hobbit hunter. I think it could have been like an archer Hobbit or like a Hobbit guardian. That could have been cool. This guy, he's going crazy. I wanna fight the elite one. Elven leather shoulder guards. Oh, well those look sick. Those look so cool. They're not any good, but they do look cool. Yeah, throw a lock on those. Don't want to sell them by accident. Is that the boss? Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to pull him. Alright. My heal on. Put the dot on this guy. Come on, kill him quickly. Okay, now we can fight the boss one-on-one. Reduce the damage that he's going to do to us. Put a longer skill introduction on him. Oh man, this is intense. Oh man. Put another dot on him. Get a reroll on our ability. Only 2. Oh, we need to put another. Okay, 5. Yeah, we got him. Oh my god, he was strong. I knew he was like an elite. But, oh my gosh. Oof. Alright, let's eat some food. To help regenerate our morale. What was the question? Is that the elven style or material? Elven leather shoulder guards. I think it's elven style because they're leather shoulder guards. It says leather shoulder of elven make. Rushlight candle. Bloodstone. Small whetstone. What does this do? Can be used as a scholar. Okay, we're not a scholar. Okay. Why do we have dread? We killed the baddie, right? We killed the boss. Why do we still have dread? Oh, let's just sneak out of here. Alright, well that was definitely exciting. So the game can be difficult. Like, There's a very good chance we died there. Oh, leather made out of elves. I see what you're saying. The goblins killed the elves and turned them into leather. Sleeping goblin. Pick his pocket. There's nothing in there. Oh, I think that door is where we need to go. You'd keep any trade skill material to sell on the auction house? Okay. I've just been trading them for gold, but you think I should hold on to them?
The goblins of Mount Graham have never forgotten their defeat at the hands of the Shire folk, and revenge has brought them hither once more.
I love it when the narrator comes on. It's been a while since I've heard him. Been a while since I've heard the narrator. Might need to increase the difficulty. That was really easy. Oh, you think that the totem was giving me dread. That makes sense. I might need to increase the difficulty. These guys are pretty easy. You know what? I'm gonna stop even using stealth against these guys. They're pushovers. Like, I'm not even having to use my big dots. They're just dying too fast. High-level players will pay premium for... Yeah, I guess that makes sense. For stuff they don't want to farm. I guess that makes sense. There's no real perks past difficulty 3? I was just saying, like, the game's getting too easy. Like, I need more of a challenge. Apprentice woodworker scroll, we can use that. Learn to make a spear? Yeah, sure. Also fighting stuff 3 levels lower than me. True. Very true. Balanced dagger does more than my sharpened dagger, but it doesn't increase my agility. Crit rating, physical mass. Increases melee damage and rain damage dealt by you. Show all stats. Damage type physical. Okay. Let's do some quick math, alright? So, does a dagger that does more common damage increase my stuff better than +2 agility? Let's see how much it changes. Nope. My attack goes down. So having more agility is better than having a straight damage bonus. Turn that off. Good to know. The music is really creepy in here too. This sounds good. Oh, here we go. Can I... Alright. We rescued you.
It's been a foul day, it has.
I found the goblins Maldwise. They didn't much care for the club and took it from me without much trouble. Their leader is a goblin called Lubak. We've got to get rid of this Lubak fellow. He might not be Gumfenbull, but I reckon he's just as bad. My wounds look worse than they are. I'll come with you. Just give me half a moment. All right. This is why I mentioned you don't need to do every quest. Oh, he just ran off on his own. You out-level an area quickly. The shop actually sells an item that stops your leveling for people that want to do everything. Huh. I didn't do every quest, though. Like, I just did the ones that I thought were interesting. And that were kind of, like, in my general vicinity. Like, I didn't go out of my way to do every quest. I just did the ones that I thought were interesting. Like, I did the Bingo Boffin quests. That was most of last stream, was just me doing, like, tasks for Bingo Boffin. Are you Lubak? Yeah, you are. Alright, Lubak. I'm surprised you made it here, but you won't leave. You can, or I guess he's a goblin. You cannot hope to stand against my might. My new friend has sworn to it. Oh, for sure, I missed your past 10 levels. Yeah, last stream, nothing, we didn't really advance the plot or anything. Now you will feel the anger of Lubak. Alright, let's go, man. I'm gonna go all out on him, alright? Oh, he died before I could use my full combo. Look, it's that Haros fellow. Oh my god, he's gonna betray us, isn't he? Halros is the human that's been manipulating the goblins, isn't he? You have my apologies, Maldwise. I hoped to arrive before you joined in battle with Lubak, but I saw something that diverted my attention, which slowed my progress through the cave. One of the goblins, a rank creature of little prowess, had gotten its hands on the club. He was trying to escape the cave with it, but no doubt Lubak's wrath would have been great when he found it gone. You saved him the trouble of his anger, though it will be little consolation to him now. I have recovered the club and will return it to Primstone when I have delivered him safely to the watch house in Breckenbroings. You have done well to stop this threat, Maldwise, but something about this affair troubles me. Come to my camp in a short while and discuss the matters. All right?
How can I be of service?
Travel now.
Saruman's treachery has delayed me too long. I can only hope that Frodo and Sam have left the Shire. Without my aid, their road will be a perilous one. Frodo must rely upon the Rangers and your prowess to see him to the end.
Cool. I wasn't expecting to get a cutscene. Awesome. Alright. Halros. You are made of stern stuff indeed, Maldwise, and the Shire has been saved through your efforts, but this is a joyless victory. Lubak spoke of Aegon?
Greetings.
Eogain? I don't know how to say that. The accent's really tricking me up. I'm gonna go with Aegon. Aegon. The man of Angmar that planted the seed of conquest in his mind, but of this man there was no sign. Where did he go, and for what purpose? Did he abandon Lubak out of sudden necessity, or was that his plan from the beginning? And what has become of my kindred? Normally, they keep a close watch on these lands, but of them now, there is no sign. The riddle is broader than the Shire Maldwise. All right. What do we want? Do we want a +6 Fate Dagger? I don't think Fate is that good for us. The trousers, the boots. We don't wear boots. We can't see trousers under our current getup. I guess we just go for the dagger. Maybe Fate will be better than the boot knife. Maybe. Maybe we just get what's worth the most money. 136, 190, 161, 144, 145, 437. All right, we're gonna take that. Yeah. All right. Just a really sick sword that we can't use. I will sell it though. All right, what do you guys say?
How can I be of service?
I do not know the fate that has befallen my kindred, but I fear for them. I fear, too, for the continued safety of the Shire, for I am but one man and cannot stand alone against the dangers that even now crouch on the borders. I last received the word that the captain of my people is at the Prancing Pony and Inn of Bree. I would ask you to speak to him at once and tell him that has happened here. He must know that Aegon is somewhere in the wild, and that the rest of my people may be in danger. Go Maldwise, travel east across the Brandywine River into Breland, and find my chieftain. The man that you wish to speak with is named Butterbur. He's the owner of the Prancing Pony, and will surely know where the captain by the name of Strider. We've met Strider once before. Fate was bad and was made worse in the stat we work. You can basically ignore it. Great. We will continue to do so then. We will continue to ignore it. All right. Looks like a lot of our stuff is pointing us towards Bree. I don't really see any reason to stay in the Shire any longer. Let's look at our quests real quick. Yeah, Shire. From Breland. Search for the Black Rider at night. We can do that. And I don't see any reason. We're gonna... How do I abandon a quest? No, that just removes it. Can you not abandon a quest? Oh, okay, you can cancel. There we go. Alright, we will look for this Black Rider, though, because that sounds fun. Alright. Let's do it! Have we unlocked World Chat yet? Nope. Haven't played this character long enough. But yeah, looks like most of our stuff is pointing us towards Bree. Because yeah, we have this one. Wants us to go to Bree. That wants us to go to Bree. Bondo is on the bridge. No, Black Rider's in the Shire, not in Bree. Somebody said there's a Black Rider here in the Shire and to search for them by night. Well, it's nighttime now, so we can do that. But yeah, I didn't, like, go out of my way to, like, get super high level. It just kind of happened. Is he a premium account player? No, I am not. I have not spent a single dime on this game yet. No, not a single dime. Though, one thing I've noticed is by completing deeds, I've unlocked stuff. You get lotro points for completing deeds, I've noticed. So if I open up the store here, which I'm always worried is going to crash my game, because for some reason it freaks out when you want to open the store to spend money on it. I have 55 lotro points. But I think I'm just going to save them to, like, buy the expansions. I don't see any reason to spend them. Your game will end in 6 levels. Have a nice day. What do you mean my game will end? What do you mean my game will end? Can you not go past level 21? What does that mean?
Can I help you find something, friend?
I was under the impression that you could play pretty much all of the game.
Can't a body be left alone?
Cower before me! You will face my wrath! Boo! I have to go. So long. Okay, totally worth it. Totally worth seeking this guy out. After level 21, you have to pay for more content area by area. I was under the impression, and I could be wrong, that the only zones you had to pay for were the most recent expansions.
Hello.
A hobbit in a cloak? My fool work hands can't tell a man from a hobbit. Something queer is going on, and I want to know what.
Please, stay a moment.
Calm Piddlefoot just told me... Cam Piddlefoot, not Calm. Told me that one of his hands spotted that so-called Black Rider heading out east on foot. Mind you, no horse in sight, not even a pony. Cam says he was seen running through some fields of his, being chased by some wolves. It's bad enough we have to deal with unwanted nuisances like these Black Riders, but now we have to worry about wolves too. If that fellow gets eaten by wolves, I'll never know what's going on here, so you'd best do something about it. Head off to the fields east of Budgeford. Alright. Yeah, I could be mistaken, but I was under the impression that the only zones you had to pay for were the most recent ones. That they had done some kind of rework. But if that's not the case, that's fine. It's cool. We'll have gotten our... My understanding is they changed the system a few years back. Now you're just locked out of the most recent expansion packs. That's what I thought. That's what I thought as well. But I could be wrong. And if I am, that's fine. The story of Maldwise will come to an end, and we will pick up with this game on the legendary servers, like here in a couple weeks. Oh, being attacked by wolves. Yeah, if that's the case, you'll only have to wait like 2 weeks before I'm on a legendary server. The only reason I'm not on a legendary server right now is because I want it to be like, I want to play it with people. I don't want to do it solo. that was the wrong button. So I'm gonna get some co-hosts to do the legendary server streams with me. So that's the only reason that I haven't even already started paying for the game. Because I will have to pick up a subscription to do the legendary servers, which is fine. I mean, if people are interested in it and people watch it, I think it's well worth the subscription. Paying 1 month for premium does permanently unlock some features, plus the points you earn will carry across servers. Good to know. Yeah. Like I'm gonna have to pay for premium to do the legendary thing. And we'll play a different race, so we don't have to see the same
Is there something I can
zones
do for you?
all over again. That hobbit-sized cloak, all right. Must have gotten snagged when he was running away. Don't worry about losing his trail. We'll have to find him soon.
Might I have a word with you?
Is this a cool robe? Not really. Nah, nothing cool. Never fear, my hound Veronica will track down that black rider. With just a sniff of his cloak, she's the best hunter in 4 farthings. Maggot can talk up his Gerp and Fang all he likes, but I'll stake Veronica against the pack of them. You must follow Veronica wherever she leads. Alright, very good. Good dog. Oh, this is gonna be obnoxious. Alright, hold on, let's get off my horse. Can I follow? No. But yeah, we'll do legendary soonish. Only a couple weeks. So if you're interested in that, you know, subscribe. I'm always terrible about plugging that, but, you know, if you're interested in seeing more content like this, that's how you do it.
Mercy me!
Cosmetics are really bad till Moria. I mean, I'm happy with my fit that I've got cooking right now. I do want to put those elven shoulder pads on, because I think that'll really bring it together. What Black Rider? Me? Oh, of all the absurd. Oh, this black cloak? Yes, I've seen it before. I sewed it. I sewed that cloak for my good-for-nothing nephew, Foggo. Little thanks I got from him, too. If you want to speak with him, he's likely at the Golden Perch in stock, having drinks. All right, cool. Now we just ride to stock. But yeah, don't worry too much about the subscription thing. I mean, if somebody wanted to pay for it for me, like, I wouldn't say no. Like, all I'm saying. Somebody wanted to pay my subscription for me. Wouldn't say no to that. But now I'll cover it. It's not a big deal. Game has around 3.5 million accounts, but only 1,300 plays per day. That's still a bit, but not very much. I mean, the game is 17 years old, right? Came out in 2007. It's 2024 now. Game is 17 years old. Very few games can maintain that kind of player base over that extended stretch of time. Like, let's see how many people are online right now. 340 people are online on this server right now. And this is a non-legendary server. I know the legendary servers are absolutely packed currently. Oh, outfitter.
Can I help you find something, friend?
Got any cool outfits? really. Alright. That's fine. Foggo.
Dear me, what do you want?
Ah, well, I guess you found out my little secret. We thought it would be so much fun. See, I met this fellow a few days ago while I was drinking, called himself the Chief he did. He said he was an old friend of Odo's. Odo? Yeah, Odo. Or Otto. Wanted to play a little joke on him, told me to get a black cloak, and gave me some money to haunt the farm. Well now, surely you don't think I meant any harm? Never. That chief fellow, I haven't seen him since. Come to think of it, at least I've got some spare money for beer out of it. Oh yes, I promise not to do it again. Those wolves almost got me. Cool. I was talking to players last night who haven't played a different game in years. I mean, yeah, some people, they find their game, and that's the one game they play for the rest of their lives. My stepdad has only played 2 video games for, like, the past, I don't know, 20 years, maybe? That's not true. 10 years? He's only played Skyrim and Total War Rome 2 for the past 10 years, at least. And he used to play a lot of games, but, like, now I try to introduce him to new games. Never plays them. Never plays them. He'd probably really like this, honestly. But, yeah, he doesn't try new games anymore. Just plays those 2. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Not at all. Nothing wrong with having the game that you like and only playing that game. I'd get very bored. I would. I mean, I've been playing Pokemon for the past 4 months for channel videos. I've been playing Infinite Fusions, and I'm bored of that game. I mean, I'm still going to keep playing it because I said I'd finish it, but...
Just a moment.
I suppose it wouldn't be right to report that fool to the sheriffs, but I wonder who this chief might be, and why he'd want to play such a terrible joke on me. You don't suppose that Lotho... No. Well, there's no way to prove anything, I guess, but if Lotho wants to buy my farm, he'll have a long wait. Let me tell you. It will take a lot more than this little joke before I let go of my land. Thank you kindly for all your work. You may just have saved me from doing something very foolish. Please accept this small reward. Okay, we'll just take whichever one's worth the most. And that would be the shoulders. I actually saw the parent company give a finance report to investors. Daybreak buys and runs games that have super steady player bases that barely fluctuate on income. Yeah, they also run... Is it Dungeons and Dragons Online? Is that the other game that they run?
I'm pleased to be of service. What can I do for you this fine day?
Skills. Alright, I think we are ready to head to Breland. Everybody say goodbye to the Shire. Everybody say goodbye to the Shire. We are out of here. I mean, this game is just gorgeous. Like, it's just so much fun to ride around. Yeah, and EverQuest and some more old games with steady populations. Oh, EverQuest. I didn't know they had that too. Yeah, I kind of bounced off EverQuest. EverQuest was even a little old school for me. I generally like older games. They didn't make any of the games. Yeah, they purchase them from their studios and just kind of run them steady. I generally like older games, but EverQuest was even a bit much for me. My first MMO was World of Warcraft, back during the Burning Crusade campaign. That's when I started playing MMOs. Oh, right, I was supposed to check my mailbox. I have mail. Oh god, I have a lot of mail. From Lowbanks. I'm going to stay hidden in the shadows, but reaching out to you. I may be betraying your confidence, but I hope to see... Okay. Detach item. From a friend. To Maldwise. A gift for your home. Alright. I don't have a home. What is this? Starting quest, a pressing matter. This letter comes from a trainer in Bree. Bring the notes to Albra Lowbranks and Bree. Alright, we can do that. Above Weathertop painting. Oh, that's just going to clog our inventory. So are these potions? Ugh. All sorts of stuff. Alright. Nostalgia carries EverQuest. It's unplayable otherwise. Yeah, that's my understanding of it. Do you have a way to donate to your stream? No, I do not. I think I need 500 subscribers before donations are available. I appreciate the offer, though.
Let us cross the bridge and visit my cousin Priska.
It wasn't long ago that I was learning to swim near here. Do you remember? It was right over there. Bingo stands silently. I appreciate you not telling everyone that I was not really swimming Maldwise. That was a kind turn, and I will not forget it. I will still be a fine adventurer, even bridge-bound and landlocked. Bingo, you're my best friend. I love you. Let us cross the bridge and visit my cousin Priska at her home in Newbury. If I remember correctly, her home is just across the bridge and south through Buckland Gate. All right. Venmo? Look, Matt, I really appreciate it. You don't have to give me money, though. Like, just like the video, subscribe. It's good, man. You the guy I'm supposed to talk to?
Could I take a moment of your time?
No. Oh god, we're in Bree. Look at this. A whole new map opens up before us. Look at all this. A whole bunch of quests. I thought you might like that premium sub. Oh, don't tempt me, Matt Cat. Priska
It's been
Botham.
so long since Cousin Bingo came to visit.
I wish we had written a letter to let me know that he was coming, but my children are out and about already running errands through Chick Hollow, Newbury, Buckland. Would you mind telling them to come here? I can tell you where I thought they were going if that helps. Angelica loves animals. She's always looking to feed and water the livestock and even loves cleaning up after them. If there's an animal in jeopardy, she will be there trying to help it. Brackle also likes to help out with the chores, but only if they bring him near a quiet, sunny place to sleep. He's likely sleeping in a haystack somewhere. Camilla left home with a bucket. She was going to get some water from the well. Didas has a sweet young in Brandybook. For some time now, she may know where he is. Esmeralda loves to dance. Oh god, this is... this is a lot. Fosco is unusual among my children. He loves the river and the ferry. He wants to learn about boating. He's likely daydreaming not far from Buckleberry Ferry. I went to Buckland Ferry with Gilfo earlier today, but I had my fill before long, and he came home. Gilfo may still be there. Okay. Fantastic. Let's hope you get more subscribers. I hope so, too. My goal is to get 1,000 in under 10 years. A friend of the channel, Andrew HJJ, go subscribe to him if you like Wizard 101 stuff. He's a Wizard 101 content creator. It took him 10 years to hit 1,000 subscribers, so my goal is to do it in less time. Alright, there are kids all over that we need to find. Happy to do it if you can get something set up. I really appreciate the thought. But, you know, keep your money, man. It's good. Ah, we found one. All right.
Let a fellow sleep if you have any decency.
All right. Go back to your house. Your uncle is visiting. I really appreciate it, Matt. It's a very nice thought. That's very kind. Should be one, like, right here. This is the problem I have with the map. There we go.
How do you think she got all
Go
the way
home.
up
I keep pressing shift to make my horse sprint, and that doesn't do anything in this game.
The food at this fair is delicious and abundant.
Matt, maybe I'll set up a... What's that? Buy Me a Coffee? Is that the name of that website? Maybe I'll set up one of those. And then if you really feel the need to donate, I can't stop you. Yeah, go back to your house. Your mom is looking for you guys. Your uncle's trying to pay you a visit, and none of you are there. The whole idea of things like Patreon is so people who can afford to sponsor things can. I understand that. I do understand that. Buy Me a Coffee is similar. I do understand that. It's just weird. For me, you know, I've got 74 subscribers. Like, I don't know. I think I just feel awkward at the moment taking money from people that watch my stuff. But if you're interested, I guess I can't really stop you. We can set something up. And I'm happy that you enjoy my content so much that you want to watch more of it and you want to see it improve. One of the things I'm looking into currently is buying a face cam for my streams.
Dancing is something you can do anywhere. And sure.
I'm sorry I'm not reading these guys' dialogue. I'm just... They're all basically saying the same thing, which is, oh, I didn't know that Uncle was coming to visit. I'll go home soon. none of you guys are who I'm looking for. There you are.
You see before you a defeated hobbit, stranger.
Oh, well, at least he said something interesting. He got broken up with. And here's the one at the well.
Yes?
All right.
Can I help you with something?
I totally get that. I seriously love hearing the details to the quest. I can be bothered to read. Mostly epic quests. I think this is technically an epic quest. I mean, they've got the flaming ring. But I think it's just part of Bingo Boffin's quest line, which we have been paying attention to. Like, we have been taking care of Bingo Boffin and helping him out. And I have been reading his lines. But all these kids are basically saying the same thing. Oh, here's... Wow, that guy's suited up. His horse is even bigger than ours. It helps me enjoy the game more. Yeah, I mean, if we weren't reading the quests and understanding the story, it would just be running from objective to objective, kill 10 things, stuff like that.
How does Priska keep track of all these children?
It looks as if the children have returned. Where did she find the time to have all these hobbits? And how does she keep track of them all? I want you to promise me something, Maldwise. If somewhere along this journey I decide I want to have children, remind me of my cousin Priska, and then talk me out of it, with force if necessary. Alright, Bingo.
I am really sorry about this, but I think we forgot one.
I must confess that I do not remember Priska having so many sons and daughters. I will work to remember their names. When I was last here several years ago, one of Priska's daughters made an impression, for she was becoming quite an adventurous sort. What would she say about my present journey, I wonder? She had such a flowery name, I believe. Marigold, perhaps? Yes, it was that sort. Now where is young Marigold? Bingo peers at the assemblage of boffins, and his curious smile slowly fades. Oh no, I'm sure I can't remember Marywise, but I've forgotten one.
Marigold has been going further and further into the old forest recently.
She is always wandering off. She fashioned herself into a wooden sort and fancies herself a hero. Can you believe that? She's been going further and further into the old forest recently, and sometimes brings back mushrooms and other treats for the rest of us kids. It's dangerous, though. Bats and roots and wolves, she'd say. If you're going to track her down in the old forest, you'll need to deal with them. All right. Losing reception for 5 minutes. All right. We will keep going. Not going to take a 5-minute break, but you have fun. We will continue questing. Oh, we got a title. Oh, we're an honorary boffin. Is that better than Spider Sting? No, I'm going to keep Spider Sting on. Maldwise hates spiders. Alright, we need to defeat roots, bats, and wolves in the old forest. And I can't get up that way, apparently. There we go. How the heck are you supposed to get in here? Map. No, there's just... How am I supposed to get into the forest? Okay. Do I have to enter from the north? We'll figure this out. Don't worry, folks. Don't worry, chat. We got this. No worries, chat. Can I make this jump? Hiya! Nope. Invisible walls. How do I enter this forest? Here we go. Alright, here's a wolf. This wolf is on par. It's our level. Nice. Oh, and another wolf came to its rescue. But for some reason that didn't count as defeating a wolf. Am I in the forest yet? No, that's why. Oh, still not in the forest. Broken oak root. Is this an ent of some kind? Is this a tree? I thought trees were good in Lord of the Rings. I thought trees were on the good guy's side. I didn't know there were villainous trees. And of course, Sauron shoots down his space laser to try to murder me again. It's the first time it's happened thus far on stream. Sauron and his space lasers. That's one part of the books they always forget to mention, is that anytime you want, Sauron can nuke you from orbit. Just like that. Oh my god, just deletes your health. Excuse me, I think I got a hair in my throat or something. Only 100 more levels till I can take the fight to Sauron and his space lasers. That's how I died the first time, was one of those lasers came down and just absolutely murked me. I had no idea what was happening. Are you telling me I could have just gone through this little passageway here? Yep, sure could have. Sure could have. Didn't need to go all the way around like that. Alright, well, we need to defeat more bats and more roots. just get deed bestowed the old forest. I need to explore the whole old forest. Maybe some other time. Maybe some other time. Ash branches, we can collect those. There we go. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I really want to play on the legendary servers, even more so than wanting to experience like the content as it like progresses with everybody. More so than that, just 64-bit servers. I would love a 64-bit server. Helps so much with the lag. There we go. Oh, we might actually have to head back to the Shire to turn in our tokens of heroism. That would suck for leaving the Shire just to turn around and have to go back. Alright. Now we just have to find these bats. I haven't seen any bats yet. We need to kill 3 of them. There's a bear. More bears. More bears. Where are the bats? There's all these bears. Not seeing any bats. Not seeing any bats. Oh, this bear is gonna be a problem. Yeah, I left the game from level 85 to 150. I still haven't even seen some of the raids that don't get run anymore. If I was new, the legendary servers would be amazing. Why don't you get on one? Like, is there a reason you don't just get on one of the legendary servers? Is it just you have too much invested in your current server and you don't feel like starting over? Matt, what do you play? You haven't told us what your character is. I know it's completely unrelated to the question I asked before, but what race class combo do you play? Yeah, too much. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Matt, I think you play a warden because you were asking about it earlier. And based on what I know about you, I think your warden is an elf. You have an elf warden. And it was years before they hit where I left off. Ah, okay. All right, there we go. Now, search along the banks of Withwhittle in the Old Forest for the Bothan. All right. Cool. Let's loot this cocoon. Might be something good in it. Yeah, I have a High Elf Warden, Dwarf Guard, Man Lore Master, all max. The lag is going crazy right now, let me tell you guys. Lag is going insane at the moment. I have some other less playable alts working on maxing Brawler. Yeah, of the other classes, I think the one I'm most interested in right now is Hunter. I really like mobility in games. Like all of my favorite video games are like have some kind of like movement tech to them. So Hunter looks really interesting to me. Because I like the idea of being able to move and shoot, like, at the same time. Because a lot of what I'm doing as a burglar is just, like, stealthing and then, like, walking up and then doing my rotation. I like the idea of being able to, like, move and shoot. So that's one of the reasons I'm looking at Hunter for my legendary character. Warden is medium armor tank and javelin throwing DPS. Yeah, I mean, I'm also interested in Warden. It really depends on what my co-hosts want to play. Warden does also look very cool, though. I like spears in games generally. I'm a big spears guy. I think spears are really cool. I think it's because I read Wheel of Time, and my favorite character was Matt, and he used a spear, and he like had a really interesting fighting style with his spear. So it really turned me on to spears as a fighting style. So yeah, definitely interested in Warden as well, because I do like spears, but yeah, it really depends on what my co-hosts want to play. Because I think we are going to try to push the world difficulty to, like, balance to us. So we're going to want kind of like a good group comp. So I'll probably just be fulfilling whatever role nobody else wants to do. Like, if nobody wants to play a healer, I'll try to play a healer. If nobody else wants to play a tank, I'll probably do that. I do generally really enjoy tanking in MMOs. My main character in Elder Scrolls Online is a tank. When I played Star Wars The Old Republic, I played as a Sith warrior tank. I played as a Sith juggernaut. That was a lot of fun. I love Warden because it does more than just damage. Great to fill the tank role when needed. Crazy self-heals and morale. Leech. Yeah. Yeah, Warden definitely looks like a lot of fun. It's probably my second choice. And, you know, there's a pretty good chance that all my co-hosts decide they want to play DPS, and that means I'm stuck playing, like, a tank or healer role, and in that case, I will probably play a Warden. But if one of my co-hosts decides that they want a tank, then I might do, like, a Lore Master. Oh, I fell in the water. This force zone is neat, though. I kind of like how, like, it turns back on itself. You can't just kind of walk around it. Oh, there's spiders in here, too? Just trying to find this chick. Most classes can fulfill multiple roles. Hunter's the only one I could think of that just does damage. Wardens can tank without a healer pretty well. Yeah, what about burglars? I mean, burglars seem like all they can really do is damage. Like, I don't have a taunt ability. You know, I've got Gambler, which I guess is like kind of like a self-sustain line. Quiet Knife is obviously Damager, and I guess Mischief Maker's like more control. But like all in all, this feels like a very DPS-based class. There are also endgame raids being run with all Runekeepers. Don't know how they tank. Yeah, Runekeeper doesn't look too interesting to me. I'd say that the ones I'm interested in are Warden, Loremaster, and Hunter. One of those guys.
This spooky forest makes me nervous.
We found Marigold, Maldwise. I've only recently become an adventurer of sorts, but I must say that my old habits and customs are difficult to shake, for this spooky forest makes me uncomfortable. But Marigold is just a young hobbit, and she has been coming in here and dealing with dangers on a regular basis. Her gifts of mushrooms and treats must have bought the silence of her siblings, for Priska would never allow this behavior.
Cousin Bingo is an adventurer too? I am so happy to hear it.
Do you know that I never really believed I was a boffin, Maldwise? All my brothers and sisters are so dull, happy to stay at home, as far from the excitement as possible. Esmeralda might go dancing in the Toad Marsh, but when I suggest we walk to the Midgewater Marshes on the other side of Bree, and dance there, she refused. She threatened to tell our mother, so I did not push it, but isn't that dull? Marigold brandishes her sword and shield. I made this sword from a branch and rescued this shield from a wolf's den when the wolves were gone. I didn't think any other boffin would do those things, but now it seems that Cousin Bingo is an adventurer too. You do not know how happy I am to hear it. Anyways, you found me just in time. I am curious creature in the woods, and he offered to show me his home. You can come along too if you like. I didn't catch his name, but he wore yellow boots and said his house was northeast of here. All right, cool. There are also endgame raids being run. Oh, yeah, I read that. Harder stuff you want a class that debuffs. That is yellow for LM or Burglar, got it. Ordering lunch, BRB. Didn't mean to imply you should wait for me. All right. Yeah, man. Don't worry about it. Let's open the map. Put this on. All right, so I need to cross back over the river and head kind of back to where I was. I don't know if it's just me, but like the lag in this zone is crazy. Like I'm not sure what's causing it, but I feel like a tremendous amount of lag here. I hope that like isn't like messing with the stream too much. Like I understand this game just has bad lag, but oh my god. Old Man Willow. No, this isn't where I need to be. Drowsiness. You feel sleepy as your strength is slowly drained from you. That's not good. Sap power, also not good. Alright. This is where I'm supposed to be. A nice little waterfall. Alright, we're gonna head up here. See what there is to see. What have we here? Oh, it's a little house. Somebody's built a house out here in the woods. Oh my gosh! It's him. It's the man himself. Oh, now good day, merry friends. It's Tom Bombadil's house. Oh, hello, Tom Bombadil. Oh, he doesn't have anything to say. Okay. That's so cool. All right.
Have you ever seen such a cozy little cottage?
It is the home of my new friend Tom and his wife Goodberry. They are most mysterious, and I must want to learn about them if I can. Where did they come from? Where do they live? Why do they live in the old forest? I have so many questions, but whatever I ask them, they only smile. They have no direct answers for me. Still, I am so very pleased to have met them. What does Cousin Bingo think of my new friends, I wonder?
What a strange sight. A tidy little cottage in a dangerous wood.
Home to a most peculiar individual, and his equally mysterious wife. I never thought a place existed, Maldwise. If my journey ended tomorrow, I would still count it an adventure full of wonder. I need to rest from my journey through the forest. Perhaps later I can speak with Tom and Goodberry and write a description for my own journal.
I need a description of this curious Tom Bombadil fellow.
I want to have a look around. Oh, I can't believe it. So early in our journey did we meet him. It's a most fortuitous thing. Large forest. Oh, it's higher level than us. Can we take it? Are we going to be able to beat it? Oh, yeah. Alright. Reroll. 4, much better. Go. Nice. What do we just get? Deed completed. Enmity of Wolves. We got a new skill. Throw a stone. Yeah, fantastic. Put that up with throw a knife. My other throw ability. Lotro points. Very good. That skill requires a trait to be equipped. Hold on. Ah, okay, this is how we get these. There we go. Now I can throw a rock. Oh, it does a lot of damage, too. Oh, he's just dancing. He's having a little jig. Can I enter his home? Can I go inside? No, I can't. Okay, hold on. I got inside. Goldberry River Maiden. Oh, it's so cozy in here. Tom, you have such a lovely home. What can I say? For non-book readers, you have probably heard of Tom Bombadil, but you don't know him from the movies. It's not in them. Alright, let's continue the quest. You know that I wanted to document our journey, Maldwise, writing down the experiences we have and the places we see.
I need a description of this curious Tom Bombadil fellow.
And that includes describing people we meet. No account of my adventure to this point would be complete without a description of Tom Bombadil. But I have encountered an early problem in this attempt, for I simply do not know any which way to describe him in such a way that he does not follow... does the fellow justice. That's what he was trying to say. Can you speak to him and learn what you can of Tom in order to educate me on the subject? What are his likes and dislikes? From where did he come? And what drives him from day to day? Good luck, friend. All right. For sure. Oh, this guy's a little rascal. All right. Let's talk to Tom Bombadil over here.
Ring a dong, hop along, follow the willow.
Hoy now, young one. Questions are for asking, but the fun lies in seeking. You ask about old Tom, but the question within many answers. Why not ask trees why they be a swaying, or lights a brightening? Tom likes walking in the woods of an evening, and singing in the morning sun when the moon skips away, as would all who try it. Still you ask and ask, too many questions for so lovely a day. Stand in any form of falling water nearby, and you will know what it is to be Tom Bombadil. Stand in the foam of the waterfall south of Tom's house. All right. All right, all right. Damn, Matt talked about ordering lunch. Now I'm starting to get a little hungry. Might have to make a sandwich.
Hey, come, Derry doll, can you hear me singing?
Sopping wet are you? Like Tom after a fresh rain in spring, dripping all about, but refreshed and happy. Learn from old Tom, for he has seen summers and winters and summers again, one for every droplet that cascades from height. Hey now, still with questions. Tom's way is to take the bad and make it good. Old Man Willow, that mean streak in his heart has grown wider for many a day now, and he could do with some cheering. Go to Old Man Willow and dance and lighten his mood. Then you will know what it is to share Tom's interest in all creatures, both good and bad. The fate of Middle-earth is in the balance and you're taking a bath? That I am. That I am. And now I'm going to go dance with the tree. Here, I want to try this new attack where I throw a rock. That didn't do a lot of damage. Nice. Alright, we gotta come dance with this tree down here. Old Man Willow. Alright. Oh, I'm being attacked by wolves. Come on. Oh my god. You'd think. Oh, I gotta take my tokens of heroism back to the hardened traveler. Alright, let's have a dance. With old man Willow. Do I have to get closer? You're filled with unease. Does Tom really want you to dance here? Okay. Alright, talk to Tom. Sneak on out of here. Alright. Matt, what did you order? What did you get for lunch? I'm curious. Or maybe jealous. Depending on what you ordered. Tom! Tom, I must speak with you!
Tom Bomb Jolly Tom, Tom Bombadillo.
Hey do, Mary do, dancing all day. Questions are for answering, but that's enough today. Alright. Tom's eyes are bright, but he's clearly done with questions. Sandwich from a local deli. Funny enough. I'd love a sandwich. I think I might have to make a turkey sandwich here.
Asking him questions is met with laughter and nonsense.
This is not working, Maldwise. Tom is a mystery, and any attempt to get an answer out of him is met with laughter and nonsense. Perhaps if he were to read some of my accounts so far, he would better understand why we want to know about him. Take my manuscript to him and see if that gets him to open up about himself.
Ring a dong, hop along, follow the willow.
Tom takes the manuscript and runs his hands over the pages. What a wonder, these leaves all covered with words written down with care. I can feel the letters beneath my fingers, ink dried and thoughts saved. That is not Tom's way, but there is joy in remembering. These pages are like a song sung in the morning, but carried on the wind until afternoon, when it might be heard again. I delight in the feel of these pages and their tiny words. Let me sit with them a while, and you speak with River Daughter. Goldberry has returned from the spring for a time, and she is more fair and more lovely than when she left. All right. What's on the sandwich, Matt? Tell me all about it. When I was in college, there was this local deli. Oh my god, it was so good. I used to go there every single day for lunch. So good.
I bid you welcome, wanderer in the wood.
But now I live in the sticks. I live in the middle of nowhere. It takes me, like 20 minutes to get to any restaurant. And even then, they're not very good ones. Your face is full of questions, young one. Has Tom confused you with his riddles and his songs? You tell Goldberry, that you have been unable to learn much about her husband despite his friendly and open nature. I believe he has given you what you sought, Maldwise, though you may not know it. Who is Tom Bombadil? He is no one else. He is mischievous sort and loves to laugh. He will ask you to stand beneath the waterfall only to experience the feel of water and the joy of dripping on the carpet. He is the master of water, wood, and hill, and cares for all who inhabit those places, even in their hearts even if their hearts are rotten and mean. He seeks to lighten their moods and ease their pain. But that is the long answer. He is Tom Bombadil, and there is no one else like him. Cool. Oh. Well, that's fun. Okay. Classic Italian. Ugh. Lots of meat and cheese and veggies covered with dressing. I love an Italian. I love a triple Italian. Bingo
Yes,
listens. Oh,
that seems a fair assessment of our peculiar host. Thank you.
thank you for obtaining it for me. I cannot believe that you actually stood underneath a waterfall and danced with a malevolent tree on my behalf, Maldwise. You are a good friend, and I am glad you are coming with me on this journey.
Please speak to Tom and retrieve my manuscript before we go.
Oh man, quest level 22. Are we out leveling? Alright, Maldwise, I will say that this is time to see Marigold safely back to Newbury, and for our own journey to continue. I have happily enjoyed this brief stay at the house of Tom Bombadil, but there are many other places to see and people to meet. Would you mind speaking to Tom and retrieving my manuscript? I am most interested to hear what he thought of it. Where is he?
Hey dole, merry dole, ring a dong dill.
You ask Tom what he thought of Bingo's manuscript, but strangely the fellow is only puzzled. The words are all a scrambled young one. Tom remembers a great many things: the sun in the morning, the breeze in the day, the swelter of the afternoon, and the cold of the evening, but he does not know of the pages of which you speak. There is no need for writing if you spend all day... Oh man, he lost the manuscript. I also live in the sticks 2 nights a week, so I eat at a few shops around versus trying to keep up with groceries. Holt County has 30k people. Yikes. Do not look so glum. I am sure there is writing will turn up. I may have sent it down outside. There are so many things to see, happy distractions all, and sometimes things get lost. All is found in the end. Oof.
Tom has misplaced my manuscript. Oh, bother!
I know there wasn't yet much of it, but I still keenly feel it's lost. I will not be able to recreate exactly what I wrote the first time. Perhaps I should just abandon this endeavor. I am not a writer, and I am not an adventurer. Perhaps you're right, Maldwise. Tom is most at home outdoors. Perhaps he set it down somewhere nearby. Can you look around in the vicinity and see any pages of my manuscript? Very good. All right. Should be around here somewhere. This is why they didn't give him the ring. He would have probably just lost it. Have you seen that thing where it's like, why didn't they just throw the ring in the river? Like, why not just, like, throw the ring in the ocean? Like, I always found that funny. Like, Sauron would have won even without the ring. Like, the ring did need to be destroyed. Like, Sauron did not need the ring to win. Like, Gondor would have fallen if Frodo did not destroy the ring. It's on the map. I always see people talking about, oh, why didn't they take the ring to the Undying Lands? Why didn't they just destroy, or just put it somewhere? Sauron would have won if the ring wasn't destroyed. The ring had to be destroyed. Elrond said so. There we go. Windblown pages. Wait, pick it up, please. I'm facing it. There we go. Oh, I gotta keep going north? Alright, we're just gonna stealth. Can't be bothered to fight every single thing as we come up here. Especially when they out-level us. The ring must be destroyed. Yeah, and on the timescale Sauron works on, would get it from the ocean eventually. True. But, yeah, he didn't need the ring to conquer Middle-earth. Is that all of it? It was just the 2 page. His entire manuscript is just 2 pages. That's hilarious. Yeah, he would have gotten the ring eventually. No matter where you put it. I guess, can Sauron sail to the Undying Lands? I have no idea. I mean, probably. But, like, he doesn't need it to win. The ring was an optional objective for Sauron. Oh. Bye, wolf. Ran away from me. Yeah, it was an optional objective. Like, yeah, it would be nice to regain his body, but doesn't need it. Like, he would have won anyway. All right.
If you are going to brave the Barrow Downs, so am I.
You found some of my cousin Bingo's pages north, didn't you? That way leads to Barrow Downs. If you're going to be brave, that spooky place, so am I. A hero never runs away from a challenge, no matter how scary. I have heard that some frightful creatures make their home among the burial mounds of men in Barrow Downs, and we will need to face some of them if we are to go there. Watch out for ravenous braghests and giant crawlers, for they will be watching out for you. All right?
The wind must have carried the rest of the pages into the Barrow Downs.
Thank you for finding part of my manuscript, Maldwise. Tom must have set it down outside, and the wind took it carrying the pages north among the trees. You found some of them, but it seems to me that the rest of the pages have been carried further north into the Barrow Downs. That place has a frightful reputation, and I did not plan to explore it, but now it seems I have no choice. We have to search the Barrow Downs for the remainder of the missing pages. It looks as if I am missing the section of my journal that concerns my swimming lesson, and the section dealing with our departure from the Shire. After we are finished in the Barrow Downs, we should travel back to Newbury and bring Marigold home. Cool. I didn't realize Tolkien made it indestructible. Even Bilbo is corrupted at even Frodo is corrupted at Mount Doom. It only destroyed because Frodo pushes Gollum. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. The ring is indestructible. It can only be destroyed in Mount Doom. At least that's my understanding. I could be wrong. I am curious if they took it to the Undying Lands, would Sauron be able to follow it there? Like, I don't know. That is an interesting question. That is a very interesting question. You know what we didn't get when we went to Buckland? Yeah, there was a stable master there that we forgot to talk to. Oops. Where's the point of interest? There we go. A whole bunch of quest givers up here.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Defeat crawlers and rats in the northern Burrow Downs.
Hello there.
Find
Might I
Bob's
speak with you a
daughter.
moment?
Stay a moment.
These are all for level 18. Might need to leave and come back.
Could I speak with you a moment? Stay a moment.
Oh, but I will sell some stuff.
Hello there.
Yeah, we might need to leave and come back.
Could I speak with you a moment? Could I speak with you a moment?
Yeah. I would like to finish this quest, but I think we need to head to Bree first. Alright, so we're gonna port home real quick. Because we need to do our Bree quests. Alright. Back in the Shire. Back in the Shire. And we will take this horse, and we need to go talk to the guy in Little Delving anyway.
What do you need?
And we'll get the ride to Hobbiton. Oh my gosh, these horses are so much faster than my own horse. What do they feed these horses to make them go so fast? Morale Potion Tier 2. Simple Atlas Essence. Decorated Heritage Rune of Learning. Need to be level 85 to use that anyway. Could throw that in the bank. I'll bank that. I'll bank these, and I'll bank that. What we can do, can mess with our cosmetics a little bit while we ride. Oh, not what I meant to do. I meant to open my inventory. Let's throw these elven shoulders on. Yeah, those look good. Those look fancy. I like them. I like them. Alright, then we talk to this stable master. We can go to Meikle Dwelving. Meikle? Michelle? Mickle? Don't really know. Wish it told us what level the quest was. Wait, maybe it does. Maybe it's for level 22. Yeah, remove that from our tracker. We don't need that right now. But we'll turn in these tokens of heroism to get some heroes marks. And then we'll get on our way back to Bree. Oh, yeah. Oh, a huge lag spike. That was fun. At least it's cheap to use the horses. I wish you could get, like, a direct path. Like, if you had connected things. Like, I have Hobbiton and I have Meikle Dwelving. I should be able to go straight to Meikle Delving. I shouldn't need to stop in Hobbiton. I think that's one thing that World of Warcraft did really well. Ugh. Ride, Maldwise, ride! Richard Aspen, hey, what's up? Hey yourself, how's it going? You having a good day? Alright, we need to head up this way. Going alright. Thanks. Yeah, We're playing Lord of the Rings Online. That's how things are going here.
What do you do?
Having a good time.
Hello there.
I want to throw this painting in my vault. And these arms. And that token I can't use. You've been getting back into this recently? That's awesome. This is my very first time playing it. I have 18 hours played. 18 and a half hours played. This is my very first experience with the game. I'm a complete noob. So any advice you can give me, I will accept graciously. It's my very first time playing. Though I am a massive Lord of the Rings fan, and I know my way around quite a few other MMOs. Like we were talking about earlier, I play a lot of Elder Scrolls Online. I used to play a lot of Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I've played a lot of World of Warcraft as well. What do I think so far? I love it. I think it's absolutely fantastic. No advice, just have fun. Yeah, I think the game's absolutely fantastic so far.
How can I be of service?
Complete 10 tasks. Alright. Deed bestowed. You have not completed this deed. 1 of 100. Alright, cool. Don't need that on my tracker. I'm sure we'll get to it when we get to it. Yeah, so far, I think the game is fantastic. I have, like, small gripes with it. Back with coffee. That and your stream gets me through starting at my work... Oh, staring at your work computer for hours. I'm happy I could help, Matt. Even if it's just a little distraction. Yeah, I'm very lucky that I only work 3 days a week, so I am able to spend a lot of time streaming. I'm very lucky that I don't have to work a ton. But yeah, I think the game is great so far. I have, like, small gripes with it. Like I was saying earlier, if you unlock, like, linked paths, like, here. Like, I have everything in the Shire unlocked. So I should be able to go from Michael Delving to Brackenborings. I shouldn't need to stop in Hobbiton. Like, this should be one path. Sure, it should cost 2 silver, you know, 1 for here and 1 for here, but I shouldn't need to get off the horse, talk to the Hobbiton guy, and then get back on to go the rest of the way. That's like, but it's like small things like that that I've had gripes with. Mostly, I think the game's great. What else? I wish there was more voice acting. Even if it was just the main quest line, I wish there was more voice acting. I think I've been spoiled by playing so much Star Wars: The Old Republic where the entire game is voiced. Same with Elder Scrolls Online. I think I've been a little bit spoiled by things like that.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Alright, take me to... Hobbiton. But, like, here, to get to Bree, I have to take the one to Hobbiton, then I'm gonna have to take another one to Stock, then I'll be able to go to Buckland. So that's, like, a small gripe. What else do I... But, like, I love the world. I mean, Middle-earth is fantastic. It's super well realized. The servers, the server lag. Like, look at my horse freak out here for a second. Server lag is also a problem that I've had with the game. I'm sure this will be alleviated when they switch to 64-bit servers, which I've heard are coming to every single server. But no dice yet. I think the game needs a stat squish. I think 150 is a massive number of levels. I mean, I haven't made it that far yet, but like I think a number squish would do really well for the game. I don't think that, like, even if it doesn't take that long to reach 150, I don't think any game should have levels that high. Maybe that's a personal thing, but that feels huge to me. It's one thing I think Elder Scrolls Online does really well. Max level is 50, but there is progress after max level. You get there's, like, I guess an infinite number of champion points that you can get beyond max level.
There. A lovely day, isn't it?
And I think that would do well. Thing I like about the game, I like that completing deeds gets you Lotro points. I haven't spent a single cent on this game, but I have 65 Lotro points that I could spend on things if I wanted to. But currently, I think I'm saving them for these quest packs. Or maybe more character slots would also be good. Or I will probably at some point need, like, more bank space. But I like that just by playing the game, you earn the currency, that you earn the premium currency. Every MMO should do this. Every single one should do that. I like the outfitting system. Like, this is what my character's actually wearing, but I have a cosmetic outfit that looks much nicer, in my opinion. Much more Hobbity wear, if you ask me. I like the skill trees. I like the traits. I was really sad to see traits, like skill trees, go away in World of Warcraft. To be replaced with whatever their current system is. So I think that's good. I think Swift Travel Stable Masters is one of the things you unlock forever with one premium month. Got it. Hard to squish content. I'm not talking about a content squish. I'm talking about a level squish. So I'm trying to think. I think WoW did this a couple expansions ago. Let me check. Shadowlands leveling squish. So max level in World of Warcraft used to be 120. In Shadowlands, they reset the max level to 50. Which I think was a very good choice for them. Virtue Grind is the after max level content. Got it. Got it. But yeah, just like, it's not actually like, decreasing the level. What it's actually doing is it's increasing the amount of experience you need for each level. Making it so levels feel more impactful. So they lower the overall level, but they increase the amount of experience each level requires. Alright, this time I'm going to remember to get the rider here. So let's just ride in here into Buckland. And let's grab the Horsemaster here. Should be around here somewhere. Yeah, I do like the idea of virtues. Virtues are really cool. I've currently got 3 of 5, and I love the idea of these. This is sick. This is great. I just have all the ones that are boosting my evade rating. Anything that gives me higher evade. Because evading an attack unlocks my critical chain as a burglar. So I thought that that would be the most helpful thing I could do. Here we go. Alright. Talk to this guy.
Hello there.
So he can take me back to stock if I need him to. Really? No. It's not dinner time yet. Sorry, that was my dog. She's telling me she's hungry. So it does take longer to unlock skills in hours. I mean, yes and no. I'm not sure how it is in Lotro, but in WoW they had a lot of skills that became redundant as you played the game. So they like recompressed them into other skills. So they changed how a lot of skills worked. A lot of abilities and a lot of skills, like your powers, like your actually usable powers in the game. So they changed how a lot of them worked. And they like reworked them into other ones. Like, I'm not saying it's an easy thing to do. It's obviously difficult on the developer, but I think it's something worth doing. I also think that, like, numbers just get too big. Like, I'm level 15 and I have 479 health. That's not, like, massive, but, like, I don't know. When I'll let you know when I'm 100 hours into the game. They also give you a passive bonus when not slotted. Do they? Oh, I didn't even realize that. That's awesome. Mocha, it's not dinner time yet. She just woke up from her nap. One of the reasons I want to get a face cam is so you can all see her, because she just hangs out right behind me while I stream. She's got her own little bed that she sleeps on while I stream. So it'd be nice to have a Mocha cam so you guys could all watch her. But yeah, I think a level squish would do this game well, because 150 is very daunting. As somebody that has just started the game, and I'm level 15, 18 hours in, thinking about getting to 150 seems impossible. I just want to get to Bree. But yeah, so that's what I think of the game so far. There's a lot of stuff I like, and there are, like, tiny things, like minor annoyances that are getting to me, and they might become major annoyances as the game goes on, or they might not. It's hard to tell. Ask me again in, I don't know, like 90 hours? Ask me again in 90 hours, and we'll see how I feel after playing this game for 100 hours. And I've also only played one class. Like, I might feel very differently after experiencing a different class. There might be one that I end up liking a lot more. Like, I kind of picked Burglar on a whim. Just because I like The Hobbit.
How can I be of service?
Alright. One more town and then we're there. I've got tons of quests to do in Bree. Tons of exciting quests. If I would have known that that other quest line leads to Tom Bombadil, I would have made that its own stream. I would have done a whole Tom Bombadil thing. I would have made it the focus. But I didn't realize. Oh, we're so close. We got tons of people to talk to in Bree. Are there any quests I'm forgetting about? Task at hand, complete tasks, travel to Bree. Oh, this is a burglar quest. Interesting. Very interesting. This guy's got a bear. We're here! We're entering Bree! Yes! We've arrived!
Greetings.
Look at all these places we can go. Alright. Here we are. Alright, let's finish up our quests here.
Stay and hear me out.
And learn where you are needed in Breland? Maybe later. Maybe later. Just kind of want to... Oh, man. Okay, where's... War Effort, Stable Master. Okay, there's the end. So we need to head straight. Oh my gosh, look at all these players about. That guy's 146. Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. This guy has almost 150,000 health. That's too much, man. That's too much, man. The numbers shouldn't get that big. So I think a stat squish would really help the game. The Prancing Pony Inn. Alright, so we've got to talk to the... Oh, we'll for sure set this as our waypoint. Bind. Yes. Alright. Oh, what did I just do? I accidentally went to a festival. Take me back to Bree. I've got a guy. The burglar trainer's down there. Pressing matter. Where is this guy? Awaits you near the boar fountain. Where's the boar fountain? Okay. Going down this way now. All sorts of outfits. That's cool. That's cool. So Bree's like the first major town in the game, right? Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like, so like the Yonder Shire. So this is where, to my understanding, this is where dwarves and elves start the game. So I guess they have to come through the Yonder Shire first. Then go into the Shire, and then come to Breland. And humans start in Arkit, and they just come south. It's interesting. Very interesting. We will definitely play, I think, a dwarf or an elf to see the other starting zone when we do the legendary server, so that we can, so we don't have to sit through the same content again. It won't be another Hobbit. Yeah, probably won't be a human, because we've already done that. Got this Stable Master unlocked. Alright. Where is the boar This isn't the boar statue, is it? Burglar trainer. Where is Destination Breland? Ah, okay. I'm figuring out my way around. I'm figuring it out. Here we go. It's an adventure, you know? Also, like, after we leave, like, after we kind of get out of here, we'll finally be able to say the thing, which is very exciting. Nope, not looking to purchase a home. Destination Breland.
What can I do for you?
Well met, traveler. Your help is needed in Breetown. We should speak more of this matter.
Would you do something for me?
If that be so, the people of Breland have need of your strength and your cunning, your wit and your wisdom. There was a time I would send you to Mayor of Bree, the better for you to become acclimated, there we go, to the town. But the time has passed. Too many dangers press upon us for you to spend your time chatting with townsfolk official. Too many villains threaten the good folk of Breland for this city. Already I have used too much of our time in this conversation when you could be helping the good people. If there is one man who knows everything that happens in Breland, the man is surely Barlaman Buttlebur, proprietor of the Prancing Pony. All right. He hears all that goes on. The real test will be shifting through his speech for what needs to be done first. But I am sure... All right, well, we already have to talk to him, so... He will tell you where you might need to start. Very good. All right. I think we'll talk to the burglar trainer and see what they have to say as well. Oh. I've gotten lost. Here I was, I thought I was doing so well. Brewmaster, he deals in... What are these guys? Where... Oh my god.
Hello there.
Oh my god. There's too many things! The MMO has opened up! They're giving me all these currencies that exchange for different items. What are marks? What do they do? Alright. Alright. Moving without being seen is a specialty of mine. It is quite useful when dealing with the unexpected. Pressing matter.
Good day.
I'm glad to see that you received my note. That I sent you, I think this is something that will help you greatly.
Stay and have some tea.
Oh, a special hat? That I can't see because my dressing room is all messed up? It's not even better than the hat I have. Come on. Hello, friend Maldwise. You have become a burglar of no small skill, but you and I both know that is not enough. An adequate burglar is simply not good enough in the task, if the task calls for an accomplished burglar, after all. It might not be too late. I have heard just an accomplished burglar, and it could be that he can give you the advice you need to become more than just adequate. Then again, he might not. But there's no harm in trying. Look for Athro at Adzo's camp west of Bree, between here and Buckland. If you have it in you to become truly accomplished burglar. Othrol Took might be able to tease it out of you. All right. Train burglar skills? No, she doesn't have anything for me. Browse the shop.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Sell some cool stuff, but I need to be an artisan. The gambler. I'm already a gambler. Crude burglar's tools. I need to be level 20 before I can use those. Alright, yep. Nothing for me yet. Alright. Let's head to the end of the Prancing Pony, because that's where our quests are taking us. Let's head on over to the Inn of the Prancing Pony. Oh my gosh, my horse. Something's wrong with my horse. There we go. Alright, it fixed itself. So this game has class quests. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting class quests, but I am excited about them. Any game that has class quests, I'm excited for. I like a little touch of personal story.
What can I do for you?
That's just a grocer. Anything that adds a touch of, like, personal story to your character that sets you apart from everything else. One of the reasons I really like Star Wars The Old Republic is because of the individual class main storylines. Every class is significantly different. Alright, the Inn of the Prancing Pony. Here we are. Alright. Let's have a look around.
How may I help you today?
Anyone we recognize? Why are nameplates turned off? Did I accidentally toggle off nameplates? They used to be a really big deal. They're not anymore.
Greetings.
Not a big deal anymore. I mean, it's gonna get me troll hole. Maybe it looks cool. Hold on. Let me change into this so I can look at what it looks like. I didn't do anything. Oh, equip outfit. No, it looks dumb. It looks dumb. I don't know what happened to my... There we go. I don't know how I accidentally disabled those. Alright, do we recognize anybody here? Any names? Other than, of course, the innkeeper. Any lore characters around? They still offer decent gear, but you just out-level it in a few hours. Most players rush straight to getting their legendary weapons when they hit 45 and never change them out. What are legendary weapons? Are those like uniques? And no skills are locked behind class quests anymore? Got it. That probably leads outside. Not seeing anybody recognizable. I was expecting to see Strider here or something. I could go anywhere. I was expecting to see Strider. We haven't seen him. Oh, Strider's room. There he is. Oh, he's got a quest for us, too. It's been a while, Strider. We haven't seen you since Arcit. Gandalf's room? Gandalf's here? Gandalf? Oh my gosh, it's Gandalf! Alright, that was exciting. I wasn't expecting to see Gandalf. Alright, let's turn in these quests. Who was that you were looking for? Oh, Strider, yes. Well, that's not my business, but I wouldn't go near the ranger out of the wild. He's a strange one. Not that he can't tell a rousing tale when he's a mind. Well, it's clear you've no mind to listen to me. Strider keeps to himself mostly. From the common room, turn left. Okay, he's just telling us how to get there. Strider has his own room. Now I've got paying guests to attend to. All right. And one more. No time for tours. Oh, hello, and welcome to the Prancing Pony, the pride of Breetown and the surrounding lands. Are you here for news or nutrition? We have both and plenty to spare. You are an adventurer unless I miss my mark, and that happens but rarely. So, is it news then? There is no shortage of that, I tell you truly, and most of it bad. Listen well, my friend, and you will hear some of what ails us in Breeland. Investigate some of these leads, and you will find adventures where you go, and turn some of the bad news to good. My friend Aldo Haybank is a hobbit and a good sort, and he dreams of building an inn upon the road west of Bree. No easy task that. Take it from one who knows. But I wish him well, and have done what I can, and you will see him and lend him some of your assistance. I will have done more. He has a camp on the road west of Breetown on the way to Buckland. Ah, Buckland, that reminds me, don't you know it? There's some trouble afoot there as well. You know Breetown is home to both hobbits and men, of course. Well, Buckland is home to hobbits only, but I would count them as neighbors as well, of course. It seems they have had some trouble going in the old forest. And the Seldaline Buckland, a sweet young lass who lives away in Buckland. You are certain to hear about that forest trouble. Everyone has their hands full, whether they be tall or small. Legendary weapons that level with you are hugely customizable. My Loremaster's staff was called Treebeard's Thumb. Much more than stats, you can choose upgrades that can reduce cooldowns by 30% or increase the skill's damage/healing by 40%, hit more targets, cure more negative effects. Interesting. Oh, did I hear you speak of old Gimbar yet? There is hassle and bustle aplenty, and one thing drives out another. Even if you are uncommonly sharp, like yours truly, Grimbar is chief watcher, and he maintains a post on the road north of Breetown. I understand he has had some trouble with brigands of late. Go see him and help him with the outlaws. That should be enough for starters, my friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should see need to host food and drinks. Fantastic. Forward an unwelcome guest. So many people coming and going these days. There's one guest, though, that I'd rather do without, but Coin keeps a room, and he comes with coin enough to pay the bills. Brooding sort, likes the dark corners of the inn, and speaks to none. Most are a bit afraid of his ilk. Bellman lowers his voice. Oh, he lowers his voice. He's one of them rangers, he calls himself Strider. From the common room, turn left. Okay, he just tells us how to get there again. Very good. Does he sell anything interesting? Not seeing anything Outstanding. Could buy some mead. You know what? Let's splurge a little bit. Buy some mead. Alright, and as Maldwise sits by the fire, he's gonna drink his mead. Of course you can't drink and sit, why would you? And this is where we're gonna call it for the evening. I've got some stuff to do, but thanks for a great stream, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for talking in chat. I love it when you guys have stuff to say. Matt, I promise I'll set up something for you. Don't worry. I'll figure it out before next time. But if you like this stream, there is more Tales of Maldwise to come for sure. As for other stuff, we've got Pokemon videos on Mondays and Fridays. We've got Dragon Age Origins on Sundays. And if you want more Tales of Maldwise, as this was your very first one, there are 2 quite long VODs that you can check out. I hope every single one of you has an excellent day. And I will see you guys next time.